Hi Eagles, good to see you. This is Friday's home learning. I'm sorry I can't see you in the flesh today, but obviously we need to keep you all safe and keep you safe in the storm. I hope it didn't keep you awake last night and nothing blew over in your garden like your trampolines. So to start with, we'll start with some handwriting, because I know that's normally how we start our day, isn't it? So today we are going to look at the join OR, which you've done before, so you should be able to do it really well for your grown-up. So we start at the top of the O, we go round, and then we join it at the top. So we come across, can you see? We go down, and then we go back up and over. I'll do that one more time. Round, across, down, back up, and over. So the words I want you to do, so we'll do 2 lines of OR, and then the words I want you to do today are storm, or, remember your join, storm, and I'd like you to do homework, remembering to do that OR join. And I would also like you to do the word fork. And can you also do the word major? Major, hopefully you can see that. It's hard to write like this actually. Major. See if you can make a sentence out of those words and share it with me on Class Dojo. That'd be amazing. So next, what I'd like you to do is look at our spellings, which are on Class Dojo. I'm going to write them on here so you can see them as well. So the spellings I want you to look at are early. We get to school nice and early. Busy. The shops were busy before the storm. Favourites. My favourite time of day is dinner time. Popular. Pizza is popular on the school dinner menu. And last but not least, guide. So we were doing a guide about Fremington School earlier in the week. So if you practice those spellings, hopefully you can see that E, practice those spellings and use rainbow writing or pyramid writing when you do those, please. Well done. So once you've done that, I've got a really exciting English thing for you to do. So for your English, I would like you to have a look at the YouTube video that I put on Class Dojo. It's all about the golden poisoned arrow frog. Do you remember we started reading the Rainforest Rough Guide and the frog was in there and you said, we really want to learn more about the golden poisoned arrow frog. So now's your chance to have a look. It's on the Deadly 60 and we've watched those clips before, haven't we? So have a look at that and you can either write a page about the golden poison arrow frog or you can choose another rainforest animal of your choice to write about. Can you use some expanded noun phrases? Remember, that's when we use our determiner and we use 1 or 2 adjectives to describe the noun. So see if you can use some nice expanded noun phrases. Maybe you'll even underline them in red. And do your spellings in yellow. That would be amazing. So once you've done that, you can then do some of your reading. I'm going to upload some books online for you to read. And also I gave you extra reading books earlier in the week, so you can use those ones. And then for guided reading, I would like you to try and predict what might happen next. So I'm going to read an extract now, and I want you to say what you think might happen next. So listen carefully. I kept walking because of my curiosity to discover new things. I suddenly stopped because there was a long river in front of me. I knew walking around it would take too long, but swimming through it would be very dangerous since I was not sure what was in the rapid water. I decided to cut down several branches from the trees. ... What do you think might happen next? Okay, so that's your guided reading task for today. And then finally, what I'd like you to do is your maths. So hopefully you've brought home the 2 times table quiz. So you'll be able to do that in pencil and have a go at that. We have just started that, so I'm not expecting you to get it all right, and maybe your grown-ups can help you with that. You could also have a bit more practice on times table rock stars as well. And then there's a maths challenge on the page as well, where there's some shapes there. And what I'd like you to do is put an S, the letter S, in all the shapes that you think are squares. Tell your grown-up how you know it's a square. Do you remember yesterday we talked about rectangles? How do you know it's a square? Have a think. What is it about the sides? What is it about the right angles and the vertices? Okay, so what I'd like you to do is see which ones are squares. Then you all know how to mark a right angle on, and you know how to look for a right angle, and you know what to do when you find one. So on each of those shapes, I'd like you to mark on the right angle. And then I want you to use your maths reasoning skills to explain why some of the shapes are not squares. Do you remember yesterday we looked at rectangles and we looked at quite good reasoning? Then it got a little bit better. Then it was like so good that we would show Mrs. Kimberly it. So you need to get it so good that we could show Mrs. Kimberly it. Do you remember, you don't just say it's not a square, you need to tell me why it's not a square. So think about sides, vertices, angles. Maybe you could think about what shape it actually is. They would be really good reasoning skills. So once you've done all that, have a little rest. Maybe go for a walk if the storm eases off. And most importantly, have a wonderful half term. And I can't wait to see you when we all get back. Take care. Bye.